now I get to play the fun, is this actually streaming game? It is! Okay, good. Hello everybody. By everybody I mean like 2 people. We're back with Elden Ring. So the last time I did this, my computer, not the computer, but the internet crashed. It crashed during this boss fight, so let's see how that goes. And one of the fun, I don't know why it does this, one of the things about the current YouTube setup, and I don't know what part of it is, but basically Sin needs to manually reset the stream every single time I do this. And because she was at work when it happened, I couldn't start over, so... Go fight Romigdala. That is the first time I've survived that. I thought it was a one-shot. I'm hit. Ah! I also learned, I'm talking to some people that the Soul Castle where we were stuck for ages, that's not mandatory. You go past the Soul Castle. Yeah, it was close. I think this is gonna be fine. It's just, my problem is I just get greedy, like I keep going in for extra hits when I don't need them and then getting hit in return. This is like a less bullshit ROM. I kinda like it. I think I came here after I was supposed to, like I think I'm slightly, like, over-leveled. The level, like, I ended up bringing this up every goddamn stream, but the leveling, scaling in this game is all over the place. Oh shit. Come on, but... God, I survived this. Oh, don't, not now. Don't. Yes. Hello. It was a star. So I saved this so people were showing up. Last time I did this, I mentioned I'd bought some yogurt-flavored soda. And people quite, not unreasonably, said, what the hell? So, hang on, I'll show you. This is a, I've thrown away a little thing accidentally. Hang on, it's over here. I can't find it anymore. Hang on. Astal Natural Born of the Void is fine. Opening a Ramen bottle apparently be... We'll do this later, forgot I said anything. Basically it's a kind of soda with a marble in the top, and you like push down on the marble. It pops out and it comes with a little thing you push down, but I just threw it away. So, oh well. How embarrassing. I have to keep remembering which Grace is called which because it's so confusing. This is a game with fast travel where I need to keep reminding myself what things are actually called. There's so many fast travel points in it. Oh lord. You cannot put that ring- oh for fuck's- really? I wonder what this is under. Oh, hang on. So, this is a plateau I've been trying to get to for ages. I'm guessing that's just going to go up to this plateau. But I don't have a Ring of Oath. I'm starting to just like consult wikis at this point because I'm 60 hours in and this has no sign of stopping. Like, it's ridiculous. It's so long. So what I learned was actually Castle Sol, which I was outside for ages, that's apparently optional. Let's put the classic on. Getting with my headphones. Oh, this is loud. So my understanding is you can just go around Castle Sol, which I was... maybe you can't. I was told you could. Apparently this is like not... this is... it's either completely not mandatory or it's only mandatory like if you are going for 100% completion. Like it's mandatory, it's like later on it becomes mandatory, but it's not now. It's 4 o'clock now, so I might only go for a couple of hours depending on how this goes. Yeah, okay, just go past it. Oh, lordy. See, I got told like you just go past Sol and there is like a... there's a boss called Fire Giant past here, and that's where you actually need to go to make progress. Okay, this seems right. But... Now I'm starting to think maybe the path around Sol was like way further back, and this is just... This area probably branched earlier and I went down the wrong one. Yeah. Really should have got that item. Yeah, that's pointing that way. Yeah, it's along this way. This is like trying to finish an MMO. It's just ludicrously long. I got the spirit summon thing, so I'm guessing like it. There I am. Borealis, the freezing dragon. This time of year, this part of the lands between. Oh my god, this is just Ariandel. Hang on. Hey Rachel! It is bloody huge, yes. Once we're at a site of grace, I'll show you the size of the map, because it's getting just ludicrous. I am hoping this is a site of grace. Yes, good. Ooh, silver tier. Sacred. Hey, Lorak. This is the size of the map. So we basically moved here. Now we're at Altus. We're in the giant lands. I've definitely found the edges, because the map screen itself doesn't extend any further east or west. Landell Sewers, I haven't been there yet. I know it exists because, the Dung Eater character says, like, his corporeal flesh is in the Landell Sewers. So let's just goddamn burn through all these. Because I have so many runes and I think we just gotta level up. These are like the boss souls equivalents, but I'm just burning through them like I've... Alright, let's level up. Alright, got 6 levels, excellent, so... See what I mean? Like, it's still... I'm still getting, like, attack past 50. Like, it's just the ugh. It's grotesque. The damage values that you're... Like, just the strength keeps scaling. It almost feels broken. 2 more zones after the giants. God. Well, I know one is Farum Azula, because I've seen that. And I know, like, I got warped to part of Farum Azula and, like, it's over here. But this must be Farum Azula. Oh, yeah, there's a big bridge in the distance, that makes sense. Plus 20? Oh my god, it goes to plus 25. God, I meant like plus 19. I thought it'd pop. Oh, hey. Oh, the Dogosaurus. Oh, just let me past. I'm actually considering, like, using an Ashes of War to remove the fire thing, because, like, I might just be better with something that does pure strength damage than I can enchant it with fire, like with the resin. Other side. See, this seems a lot more reasonable than Sol. It's just like everything 2 shots you, and the boss takes no damage. I guess there's something here, like, the treasure for the whole area can't be a smithing stone. That would be extremely silly. There's got to be a grace or something here. Is this seriously just to get a smithing stone? Oh no, there's an outside path. Okay. Guessing I jump over the rampart. I know the boss coming up is a fire boss, and that's why I'm considering, like, getting, like, if there's just a Ashes of War that changes the scaling to pure strength or something. My strength is so high. Here we go. Behold old codger. There are a lot of named characters. Thoughts on the story? I don't know what the story is because it's so long. It's like, this story, like, there's a lot of interesting stuff. I really don't know where it's going yet because there's so much, like, just going. It's so big. It's certainly like it's interesting, it's different, it's going places. You gonna come down? Hello. It's red, not coming. Alright, one eye shield. Have I encountered Frenzied Flame? I got Frenzied Flame in the network test. I'm not like a miracle build, so I don't know. Like, I haven't been checking. I may actually have, hang on, let's see, I got a, what can I use it though? Giant prep. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, I thought it was gonna kill me. I'm guessing that was the treasure then of the garrison, so... Okay. Oh, good grace. Been seeing those giants on the loading screen a lot. Guessing we gotta go there. We burn through any other. Let's just go. And it just keeps going on. I will actually go to Round Table and see if I can upgrade my... Frenzied Flame's simple. Yeah, I figured, because it's like something to do with the three fingers. Like they're like the maddened three fingers with the Frenzied Flame and all this other stuff. Look, I'm basically just trying to get through this story part, and then we'll go back and check the item descriptions and stuff later on.
Well, I took you for no matter it. Lay out your arm.
No, I need smithing stone 7s. Okay, so hang on. So duplicated flaming strike. So I want to see. I think that'll just give me like pure. That'll be. Hang on. B scaling, B scaling, C scaling. B scaling. So, okay, hang on. I'm gonna switch this out for heavy. Oh. Oh, I can pick the affinity. That's interesting. Did not know about this. Let's just go heavy. If worst comes to worst, I can change the affinity when I get. And actually, let's well, I've got 23,000 runes. I'm just gonna go visit the husks. You can only buy up to 6, so I can't upgrade. That's spicy. Alrighty. Ugh. Let's go. We have these like giant corpses, and they look like they're entangled with those death briar things. And I don't know if this is supposed to be they turn into the briars or the briars like growing up around them, I guess. Oh, it's a troll. What do we do against the troll? I'm just gonna run past her and carry on. Giant skull rock. And troll fighting a bird. Ah, this looks right. Well, not an finishing because there's several endings. Okay. Does the game, like, does it just flat out end, or do you get the option of, like, not ending it? Like in Dark Souls 2 and 3, where it's like, it ends and then it's like, use this to continue your next journey. Because if so... Okay, I know this is the boss, so let's see how we do. Badly. Damage I do first. Good. Oh, it's got a face in its chest, like, aren't they? They're like a medieval thing. Oh yeah, he's weak in attackers. Yep, it's this one. It's kind of Wolnery, I guess. Trailer, hello. That's where Godric got the idea. Oh. might be a Baylor thing. Alright. Well, for a first try, that's pretty good, I think. Oh, yeah. I don't think we're gonna make it. I should be on torrent, shouldn't I? But now it's a bit late. Okay. Most annoying enemy. I don't know. You can run past most of them. The basilisks from Dark Souls are back. Do they count? They've been annoying me for a decade now. Okay, well I think that went okay considering I had no idea what was happening. Let's bring with us our friendly jellyfish. I wonder if the... hang on, do different talismans stack? Okay, that won't change. Oh, smithing stone. Hang on. Let's go. Oh no, that's the boss. That's the boss gate. Where is it? Is this the boss gate? Wait a second. Oh, okay. Oh no! Oh. That's terrible. I know the PC version has a lot of problems, but like, I didn't know it was that bad. Um... Let's see if there's anything up here. Oh Christ, no, not here. Oh, there's a golden tree again. That's where we gotta go. Just having a look around. I wonder if they fight each other. No. Did he hit the hand? No, never mind. There's a couple of places where the enemies fight each other and you can use it to farm. There's one outside Redmane where a bunch of those weird dinosaur dogs are fighting some soldiers. Not very useful now, but if you get there early game, you just get them to kill each other over and over, you can get a ton of runes. Oh, cloud saving, okay. See, I actually, like, I don't know how Torrent avoids that. It's like Radahn. Like, I know there must be a way. I just don't know what it is. Where's my cow? Like, that half my health off, that's with a fire defense, like, item on. Like a lot of, it's just the terrain is, I think, fucking me over a bit more. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this. So it's 5 o'clock now, I'll keep going till 6, I think. This mean, if this thing takes an hour, I'm going to be so annoyed I'll want to quit anyway, so... Yeah, I can't craft any fire defense things, so... How am I grasping the lore? I am just trying to get to the, like, end game and then I'll start... Because I'm basically, like, because I'm on stream. I don't want to spend the whole stream reading items to people. So, like, we'll... try to make progress, then, like, I'll look at them later on, but... But yeah, like this, like, I don't know how Torrent is supposed to dodge that. I can dodge it, but Torrent can't. I'm just gonna leave Torrent, because it's not working. Like... Is Torrent supposed to jump over it? Is that how it works? Oh. These things I think are excessive, because as far as I can tell, they just track infinitely and then they explode when they get within a certain radius of you, which would be okay, except, like, this guy is jumping on me at the same time. No, don't, you stupid... crap. I mean... Shit, like... This feels like something from that Nightfall mod, where it's like, what if you fought 3 Siths at once, but they had Calamit's moveset? Like, what?! Like, that's ridiculous. I feel like I should go and finish Rani's questline instead of doing this, because this is just like... Gary from Bonfireside Chat likes this at the moment, and I want to know what kind of mood he's in. I just want to see if I can jump over this by this point. Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah, Torrent just feels like a risk. Like, this must be a nightmare without a shield, by the way, because, like, I know people who are using two-handed weapons, and I know they have damage negation, but, like, this is gonna just send them. Oh, for God's sake. Like, I feel like the damage negation I have is extremely high. I'm on level 90 something, and that is it's just these flailing combos that just, like, I can't do anything. Like, I just feel like the numbers in this game are either way too low or way too high. I have a fire negation. Volley attack. Deploy negation. I don't know. Like, this is one of the highest fire defense sets I have that's also proper armor. Like, there's higher, like, robes and things, but, like... Yeah, the numbers are just so weird. Like, this needs, like... It either needs to be way clearer about the intended order for these things, or it needs to, like... They need to plateau everything, because these numbers are ludicrous. Also, just like the way that this boss, I think, would be fine, except what if it also did like the Chaos Storm Pyromancy from Dark Souls? Like, no, why are you making it? I understand the principle that it's doing that to stop you just wailing on it between its feet all the time, but like that is, it's like a one-shot if it gets you. Bosses can one-shot you with 35 vitality at endgame. I don't think I want to keep playing this then. Because this is genuinely getting, like, just obnoxiously, the numbers are stupid. Like, it shouldn't be doing this. Like, I just feel like it's so horribly balanced. Like, if it was just the physical, it was fine. If it was, like, the physical and weak pyro, it would be fine. But the combination of the two is just, like... it just feels completely haphazard. Like, the degree to which, like, I'm either having no problem getting him to his second phase, or I can't get anywhere near his second phase because he's just spamming these fireballs and I can't hit him. Like, it's... Like, Allison came close to quitting at Radahn because it was just, like, the numbers were just so ridiculous, and this is like... This is Radahn without any summons. Also, just like the sheer size of it, you can't tell what it's doing most of the time. The next one's worse. I'm ready to quit. Like, I don't want to keep doing this. Like... I'm just getting fed up. I'm gonna do the Rani quest because fuck doing this. This is just ludicrous. Because it's just like the first time I did this, it was fine. The second time I'm killed in one hit. Third time I do it, I'm fine. Next time, you know, I'm two-shotted. It's just like, it's all over the fucking place. It just feels like I'm fighting, like, just a mass of hitboxes that are rolling around like this Katamari Damacy ball of shit that I don't know how to, like... Ugh. Fucking look at Rani. I need some stupid ring. Okay, I need to go back to Noxtella. This needs, yeah, like, the weapons apparently are, like, this just feels like it's not balanced at all. I don't mean it's too hard, I mean the difficulty is like this. Like, what is this? Like, the end of Dark Souls is a really good example of doing that right. Because, like, everything, like, they know it's non-linear, so everything kind of plateaus, it's scaled to everything's around level 50-ish. This is just, like, level 30, level 90, level 80, level 60, level 90 again. What the, like, it's just, oh. Oh my god. Go find the Baleful Shadow. Where is the Baleful Shadow? Einsel River main through North Noxtella Waterfall Basin side of Grace. Okay. Where I am. Through the cave south of the... So it's there? Look at the Basilisk Tunnel again. There we go, okay.
O Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Rani the Witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal. Beautifully fought. My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and Iji I love them.
Okay, so... Like, this is sort of the problem, like, that fight, like, I clearly know what I'm doing, and I clearly know what I'm doing in the giant fight, because I'm just like, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, hit, hit, hit. It's just, if there's this, like, it's so chaotic, and if you get that wrong slightly, it's just whack. And that's it. And it just feels like... it feels like shit. Like, that boss feels like shit. And it's not like I'm under-leveled, because I'm doing the damage. It's just the output is ridiculous, and everyone in the chat who's further in than me is saying that they have even higher defenses and higher hit points, and they're being one-shotted by bosses. And it just, like... it feels, like, bad. Like, this is, like, just irritating. It's not like it's difficult, it's just... do this absolutely perfectly, or you just can't do it. What's the Ring of Oath, for fuck's sake? Just these quests that go on and on and on. Right. This opens the chest in Lucaria. Oh no, but like this is the thing. I don't mind Ishin. Like I think Ishin is completely fine because Ishin is really hard, but it's always clear what Ishin's doing. Like I know how to I can still have it in my head, like the parrying for Ishin. It took me a long time. But like Ishin is like hard, but I know exactly what Ishin is doing all the time. The giant is just like, I see 2% of him at any one time. There's feet landing on me, there's fireballs everywhere, and I don't know what to do. And it just feels bullshit. Hey. Yeah, exactly. Ishin is extremely difficult but extremely fair. This is just like, everything is giant and flailing and seems to have like homing projectiles and AoE attacks, and like the thing we fought here, what was it called? Ansel. Like that was also kind of, it was chaotic, but the numbers were not such that like a single thing would one-shot you. This is just like... and just like the sheer size of it, like it just feels like it's grinding my like resolve down, not because it's difficult, but because it's long. Where am I fucking going? Well, that's the thing, like, Eric, like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I got it down to its first phase, like, second phase of my first attempt. Like, I got it down to about a third of its health. It wasn't really a problem. It's just, like, it feels random. Like, it's all of these fireballs and, like, burning things flying everywhere, and even, like, I'm wearing... this is the highest armored defense I have. Level 200 is the end game? Good God. I think the phrase balanced to assume you're level 150 to 200 explains a lot of the problems I'm having. Like, it feels like an MMO. You're expected to play it for like, you know, possibly years before you, like, get to the end game just because of the numbers. It's like I mentioned Princess Kaguya before, and I think that's where this is going. Final boss here 144. Okay. Like, I've started looking up walkthroughs because, like, it's just so long. Like, I know I could figure it out, but it's just, like... Like, if you think about, like, the size of the world, wondering to yourself, I wonder where this goes, is, not feasible, because it's fucking big. Ronnie's body is located in the cathedral. Like, I fought Ishin for, like, about a week before I beat him, but that never felt like... It felt like I just needed to do it better. It didn't feel like it was annoying. Like, the fire giant just seems annoying. Melania broke you? Oh no.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
Oh, hey, Jack. Yeah, this is, The thing about Elden Ring, right, is I can see myself finishing Elden Ring if it... Like I said, like, if I played it almost like it was an MMO, where you just put in, like, a couple of hours a day, over a very long period of time, gradually getting stronger. But, like... This almost feels like they expect you to gain 10 to 20 levels between bosses. The problem is that, like, it's a pretty straightforward path between the bosses. It's not like you're going to naturally gain those levels. So it's almost like it just wants you to wander off and level for ages before you do anything, because... Like, you've seen, like... Dark Souls, like, Sin beat Dark Souls 1 on level 1. You watched her stream it. Granted, she was drunk for a lot of it and I was doing it for her, but still. And, like, you know, I routinely do runs of Dark Souls 2 where I'm, like, really low level, like, challenges and stuff like that. This just feels like I'm just being assaulted by numbers. And there's nothing I can really do other than, like, hope the numbers, like, I get lucky and they don't hit me. And it's just chaotic. Hey! Oh, hey, Redfield, yeah, you've got me in a slightly salty mood because, the next boss one-shots me. And people are saying, yeah, the boss after that is even worse, and I'm like, what level are you on? They're on, like, a higher level than me with higher vitality and higher defenses, and they're getting one or two shotted by bosses. And it just feels like it expects you to grind a lot. Because it just feels like what I'm fighting isn't the moveset, it's the numbers. Which is like the total opposite of what something like Sekiro was. Like, I'm calling it now, Sin is never gonna finish this. I think a lot of my friends probably won't ever finish this. They'll just get frustrated and quit. And, like, I will finish it, but I feel like in order to finish it, I'm gonna have to go off stream, grind for God knows how long. Grind up like 40-something levels and come back. Because that, I don't know what other solutions there are. For the Seek 3 Wise Beast puzzles, what happens is, like, there's one. Oh no, it isn't, okay. These spawn 3 spectral turtles in the area. You have to go find them. What's worse is the numbers, the inconsistency. Yeah. Because, like, this is the weird thing, like, that whole underground thing with Rani. That was fine. Like, that was as chaotic, but the numbers were low, so the chaos wasn't, like, just destroying me. But, like, is that an endgame thing? Like, why is it now? It's so, like, ugh. I'm trying to think of whether me looking for invisible turtles or fighting Fire Giant is going to be more annoying to watch. I'm gonna see if there's any smithing tunnels. No, like, no, this is the thing, Redfield. I am convinced I can beat it. It's just annoying me that in order to beat it, I need to get my numbers up to a degree I think is like, there is too much mandatory grinding. Like, if I weren't streaming this, I wouldn't be as annoyed. Because, like, if I were just playing this on my own time, I'd be like, I'll just put in a couple hours grinding, do something else, come back, grind some more, come back, grind some more, come back, I'm trying to fight Fire Giant now. The problem is, like, I am conscious of the fact people are watching and I'm trying to do this, and it's like... I've played all of these, like, back from Kingsfield to now, and the amount of mandatory, just, you need bigger numbers that I'm running into in Elden Ring is worse than any of those. The possible exception is, I think, Ringed City. Because, like, Ringed City, like, it's not this bad, but Ringed City, like, Soul of Cinder is level to about here, and then the Ringed City, which is technically before Soul of Cinder, is up to here, and, like, I know, like, it's a DLC, you're supposed to do it at the end of the game, but, like, it feels like that. It's like Soul of Cinder was leveled to about, like, 70-ish, and then Ringed City is, like, 90-ish. But, like, this is, like, every single goddamn boss seems to be requiring you to get, like, 10 or 20 levels between them. And I'm not sure that's, like... I don't know. I'm gonna see if there's any, like, smithing tunnels around here. And, like, normally I wouldn't look up guides, but it's just so big. Oh my god. So where are we now? We're at foot of the forge. Sorry about this. From the giant square press over head west along the cliff. Okay, there's like a little sub-dungeon. I think we should go there first. Yeah, 150-ish for the end game is just like... I'm like Dark Souls 2. That was like the same, but like... That was sort of plateauing, but like, it like Demon Souls as well, where like, it's open, but like, the stuff in the middle is like... built a certain level, so you move out a little bit further, move out a little bit further, but like, it's smart enough to kind of plateau it out, so you can hop between them. But like, it's just getting... There we go. Let's see if there's anything. Yeah, like it's like I guess the hardest boss pre-ringed city in Dark Souls 3 was Nameless King, but like Nameless King was optional. And Nameless King, like I think Nameless King was significantly more reasonable than most of these because like my response to something like Nameless King or Ishin or something is like I just have to get good. I have to learn like the moveset, I have to learn the timing. And I'm like, once I get that down, I'm fine. This is like, I kind of already know the moveset and the timing of the fire giant because I got him down pretty low in my first attempt. He's just like a fly swatter, and you can't see him for a lot of it because he's so big. So I'm hoping, I don't know, maybe there'll be some smithing stones here. Well, Fallout level scales, doesn't it? Like, it scales the area you're in to your current level. But, like, I don't know. Because, like, I was talking to some friends about this. They're like, oh, I beat Limgrave and I beat, Leonia, and I'm on to the next area. And the next area is going to be, like, Mount Gelmir or something. And I had to say to them, like, alright, what the game wants you to do is it wants you to beat Lionia, but like actually beat all of Lionia. Like it wants you to do all those caves, all those little shrines, all that stuff, just so you're strong enough because the next area is going to be a nightmare. Oh no, I'm glad this doesn't level scale. I really am. Like, that would have been terrible, but like... That's like how those games kind of balance it, and this feels like not level scaling, but like I keep using the word plateau. So if you think about like the Souls games that have non-linear parts to them, like the start of Dark Souls 1 or the end of... The start of Dark Souls 2 or the end of Dark Souls 1. Because you have all that freedom, they kind of plateau the levels out, or like Demon Souls, where like the first part of every Archstone, like the enemies are kind of scaled about the same, second part slightly harder, third part slightly harder. This is like, the areas go like level 10, level 50, level 30, level 20, and bleh. Oh, you can't kill it, okay. No idea what that... Yeah. Jack's pointing out, like, the horse lets you ride by everything, but if you ride by everything, you're woefully underpowered. Oh, okay. Never mind. Feels more like it feels more like Nioh than Dark Souls. Even in Nioh, I just learned the movesets. This is just like... The problem with Fire Giant is it's so huge. you can't tell what it's about to do a lot of the time. It's like I'm standing there and just feet and shields and fireballs are falling on me. Which is also like kind of a good description of Astel or Anstel or whatever it was called, but like that wasn't doing so much damage that I was being two-shotted. Let's go. Oh, there's a guy here. My favorite thing about the game so far is like the weird moon stuff, the body horror stuff. Like I think the world itself is really interesting. Like I started off thinking, oh god, it's just Dark Souls again with like extremely long family trees, and going, okay, George R. R. Martin wrote very long family trees, and then Miyazaki did his thing about corruption and stone dragons again. But no, the world is genuinely very interesting. There's a lot going on in it. There's all this history. There's all these characters. I still don't quite understand a lot of it because like it's opaque. All that weird stuff with like the fingers and like you find these mummified husks of hands everywhere, and it's like that stuff's really interesting. I don't dislike it. I just think like it seems to be prioritizing numbers over like movesets at some point. Oh, my just die. says, hang on. Is this gonna be the boss? Or is it just there? Ah, but it's got that, like, glowy effect. Blocked by contraption. Oh no, I don't think these are like Chalice dungeons done right, because like, to me the whole appeal of the Chalice dungeons was that they were procedural, so every time you went down, even though it was like the same couple of assets over and over again, there was always this element of like, something's gonna happen and I don't quite know what. This, I'm not trying to be negative about this, but like, once you do these, they're gonna be the same every time. Which I guess has the advantage of, like, if you know you need something in one of them, you can go get it. But, to me, I guess it sort of lacks the fundamental, like, what I found interesting about Chalice Dungeon. Think about, like, Binding of Isaac's another example of that, where, like, the Binding of Isaac, like, actual dungeon layouts are not going to be super different when you play it. Like, it's all, like, just kind of pieces stuck together, but the power-ups you get in each one are what make them different. Chalice dungeons kind of feel like that. Okay, it's 5:45. I said I'd stop at 6, and I think that's a good idea. I'm back where I started. Ah. Thank you. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So I'm guessing I gotta lure that into the light. No, what? Come here. Up here, up here. Good. Good, giant. Come on. Ha 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 ha. Are they gonna, like, just not have a stake of Marika? Oh god, is there actually not a stake of Marika? Oh god. Let's see, maybe I just didn't. Ancient Hero of Zamor. Wait, so like this is like... If I hadn't come here like half dead, this would probably be easy. Alright, I'm gonna be out of healing soon. Yeah. So I'm hoping there's a stake and I just didn't see it. Okay, stake of Marika, that's fine. Okay, it's 10 to 6, I think. We'll just take out this... We'll take out this guy and then I think I'll just, like, I'll stop. And then I'm just gonna have to farm and grind forever to get myself up to a point where that giant's doable. And I don't like that it's come to this because I'm not playing Final Fantasy, you know? Like... Oh, okay, it's on the stamina bar, thank you. Raises attributes, but also damage. Let's see how much damage this raises. Well, the thing is, like, I don't consider leveling up in this game, like, an exploit. Because I think it wants you to. Yeah, so for reference, this is in the same area as the fire giant. Like, that's the difference in strength. Is it gonna be any good? 6.5. Like, it's worse all around. Also, like, back when I was getting sort of a trickle of, like, Elden Ring leaks, like, well before, like, we had anything after that E3 trailer, I definitely saw a summon spirit that looked exactly like that Ancient Hero of Zamor boss. So I'm assuming it does drop eventually from something. Oh, soul duping. I don't know if it exists in this. It's 5:55. Is there anywhere else on this? What's Spirit call this cave? Okay, apparently there's a cave there. Go check that out. Soul duping definitely exists. Okay, well that's good to know. Up. Yeah, I only need 100,000. Okay, so that'll give me an extra 100 hit points. But if I put it in strength, I'll get 2 more defense. I'm going to do this. Like, I am approaching level 100. And... like, something that I am glad they did is that, like, this happened to me the first time I played Demon Souls, because I did not understand the stats soft capping or anything like that. So I was like, oh, I'm a dex build. Better keep putting points in dex. And I thought, well, obviously it goes to 100, so if I want to be a dex build, I need 99 points in dex. And, then, like, it did not occur to me until, like, way later on, oh, it's diminishing returns. After a while, they actually expect you to be, like, you know, 30 to 40 is, like, a dex build. This seems very different. This is straight up, like, you need, like, it seems to actually want you to be able to get to 100, which is nice. But... here we go. Like, normally I would never use a walkthrough for one of these, but, like, there's so many locations. Okay, so it's 5:59. I'm gonna give this a shot, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Some more in. Just getting started. Oh, it's the start area done. I guess that snail is like, does it summon them in a later area and I've... Wait, what? Oh, okay. Jesus! Oh, for God, equip the sword, you fucking idiot! Melania has killed you 15 times. Like, the problem is I find myself continuously prefacing sentences with, I don't dislike this, but. And that feels like a bad sign. So he's being summoned by a snail. Wait, he's a... Oh, okay, it's the Chikage, like, stab yourself transform move. That's what damages him. Aha! Like, again, like, the scaling of... Like, this and that, the Giant Killer Hero Grave Place, like... Just compare, like, the numbers being outputted, everything to the boss of this area, and, like... They seem to want you to actually, like, do all of these dungeons to make yourself strong enough. Again... Oh no, the dogs are attacking something through the fog! Oh, of course. So, that boss, like, I know I died, but I was blundering through the tunnel beforehand. I didn't know would it be two phases. Like, that seems very doable. And Ancient Hero of Zaymor, again, like, also very doable. They're in the same area as Fire Giant. Like, this is what I mean about the scaling being all over the place. Like, extremely, like, absolutely scale to my level, challenging but not a big problem. Scale to my level, challenging, probably do it on my second attempt, but I'll do that later on. This is just like, you're dead. Like, I know I can do that because I've gotten him down to like a third before, but it's just so chaotic, it doesn't feel like... It doesn't feel like I'm... It doesn't feel like the problem is like I need to get better at fighting him, it just feels like I need him to not spam fireballs all the time, because I don't know what he's gonna do. But yeah, like, I don't know increasingly what to think of this, like... Because this is like, it's just the numbers are whack. I just want to try Nile another time. Because I know Nile is optional, but like... I'm trying to think of something comparable and I can't because like I actually didn't have trouble fighting Artorias on level 1, you know. I was gonna say it's like if if the boss progression in the original Dark Souls was like, Taurus Demon Gargoyles Artorias, but then I'm like, that'd be manageable, honestly. How many damage do I do to Niall? Okay. I mean, I don't think this is happening anytime soon. But yeah, like, I'm just gonna have to level up, and I hate that I have to level up because the games that were antecedents to this, I didn't really have to. Like, leveling up in those was like, I don't want to say a crutch, but it was like, it seems way more necessary in this. Because the numbers are just so high. It's not like you know, you fight Gurman or something, and it's difficult, but you learn Gurman's moveset, you learn to parry Gurman's moveset, it's manageable. This is just like, I don't know what's going on a lot of the time. I just want to see if I can go that way. Oh wait, no, that's locked off, isn't it? I need the thing from Niall to get that. I think I feel like I don't have an option other than grinding, and I hate that it's become that, but it has. So... yeah, 61 hours in, level 94, 61 hours, bosses are still, like dead. And, like, you saw, like, with the Godskin Noble, like, I think, like, that's more reasonable than the Giant because the damage output isn't as bad. But, like, there doesn't seem to be recovery time with some of those attacks. So it's like, hit, and if you just get stun locked, it's like... But, like, even then, like, often, I can't think of anything that's been this irritating. Because Orphan goes into the sky, and, like, you can sort of track Orphan's movement. This is like you're just seeing 2 feet going like this, and then sometimes a fireball. Let's see how everyone else is going. Yeah, so we're at a situation where, like less than 3% of people are even here, because, like, you gotta beat Morgott to get here. 1% of people have beaten Rykard. 15% Renala. Yeah, like the Noble is like screwing people over, the one in Volcano Manor. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's a long game with lots of very high numbers in it. Because some, like, I predict this is gonna come up a lot. But, like, the original Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, all those games, you remember them being significantly longer than they actually are, because a lot of it is spent figuring out these very, very intricately designed encounters that once you figure them out, you can just go through them. So, like, everyone, like, that bridge in Undead Burg with the firebombs, it kind of became a meme. Everyone talks about that bridge. And that bridge, once you figure it out, You run across it in 5 seconds. The next time you play, 'cause you know where everything is. Elden Ring is very, very long. Because it's very, very long. Like, I feel like my second playthrough of Elden Ring, whenever that happens, is only going to be, like, maybe 80% as long as this one. Because, like, there's just going to be, like, lots and lots of riding, lots and lots of, like, going to this place and this place and this place and this place to progress it. Whereas, like, actually, hang on. I don't have the disc in at the moment. But, like, Dark Souls 2, like, I've been doing a lot of Dark Souls 2 runs. Those runs, from start to end, including the DLC, 15 to 20 hours. Not that long. For, like, an enormous game. Because once you know it, you can get through it. I don't think Elden Ring's ever going to work like that, because so much of it is just, like, just space being traversed. You literally can't get hit against Melania. She heals off every attack. Oh my god. I'm thinking of several friends who are frustrated now at, like, Godskin Noble or Radahn. And I feel like saying to them, like, you might want to think about calling it at this point. But yeah, like I said, like, it does feel like, it feels like it wants you to play it almost like an MMO, where it's just this enormous time investment that you mostly are spending grinding and unlocking skills and unlocking equipment to get yourself strong enough to go to the next area. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm saying that if you liked that Dark Souls didn't make you do that, you might not like this. That's my current takeaway from it. I think, like, a lot of my friends who are super into Dark Souls will end up hating this. The ones who are really into Sekiro will give up almost immediately. But, like, I don't dislike it, but it's very, very tiring. And, like, Gary from Bonfire Side Chat has been saying nice things about it. And I don't know where he is in it, but something he kept saying throughout, like, as the Soul series progressed, is he kept saying they need to focus on smaller and more focused areas. This game is not small or focused, and I don't know where he is, but I think his opinion is going to go like this pretty quickly. So, we're going to finish it. But I have to grind, and I kind of hate that I have to grind, but I do. So, I'll see you later, probably not, like... I could technically do this again in about 6 hours, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to focus on getting my levels up, because I don't know what to do. And, like, I'm reading stuff in the chat from people who are further away, who are further along than me, and they're talking about, like, bosses that are one-shotting them at level 140. They're talking about bosses that, like, heal themselves by attacking you. I don't know. Much like the difficulty level, my opinion is also going up and down constantly. So, yeah, I'll see you all next time, whenever that is. It might be in 24 hours, it might be in 6 hours, I don't know. So, yeah. You got people saying, like, 1 in 1,000 people are gonna beat this, and, like, that might be true. It's like... Like, if you look at, like, trophies... Get through my retro arcade obsession. Like 10% of... Come back. That's better. Sorry. Like, you can see 10% of, almost 10% of people have got every single trophy in Sekiro. Like 12% of people beat all the bosses. What's the Ishin one? Yeah, like okay, so Sekiro, which has this like, it has this reputation of like it's so impossibly hard. A quarter of the people who started playing Sekiro beat Ishin. And that's not even necessary for the ending. Like, it's necessary for several of the endings, but not all of them. I don't think that percentage of people are going to beat Elden Ring. Like Dark Souls, like, about a third of the people that start finish it. Bubsy the Woolly Strike Back. Gotta be real. Yeah, like, okay. A smaller proportion of people finished Bubsy the Woolly Strike Back than finished Sekiro. But, like, point is, like Dark Souls 2. Like, again, like about a third of the people finished Dark Souls 2, a quarter of people finished Sekiro. Again, like, it looks like it's about a third of people finished Dark Souls 3. Bloodborne, it's like... Well, there's 3 endings to Bloodborne, but... Yeah, so when you look at it, like... I would be very surprised if we end up with, like... Melania has an unavoidable tornado. Great. Like... Fewer people are going to beat this than Sekiro, and it's not because this is harder, it's because it's so much longer. And I don't know how I feel. So, I'll see you all next time. I'm gonna have to grind, I'm gonna look for fire-resistant stuff, and just try this again, because... Yeah. So, bye-bye everybody. Sorry, this was a little saltier than normal, but it's just like it. I've been playing this non-stop for about a week, and it's starting to wear down on me. This is kind of what I mean about like an MMO, where like I don't like the other Souls games. You can sort of sit down and just focus and just go all the way through them pretty quickly. This feels like it wants you to play it like over an extremely long period of time. But like, other games will come out, and I'm curious to see how many people actually stick with it through that. I think a lot of people will be into the world. I think like the videos about the characters are going to be very popular, but this is going to be the hardest to finish game they have done. Like, it's already hard. It's harder to get to the end game area. I'm not even in the end game area yet. It is harder to get there than it is to beat like the entirety of Sekiro. Not because of the movesets, but because the numbers are very high and it is very long. And I think that is going to turn a lot of people off. But I will finish this on stream, I promise. But I don't know how many Souls people are going to stick around for this, because it seems more like an MMO. Like, very, very long-term commitment. So,